Good afternoon, guys. I would say good morning, but at this point it's 3 o'clock, so I'm just gonna say good afternoon. I didn't wake up super late, but I woke up, did my treatment, took Panda out, took Yachty out too, because I wasn't doing anything. And then we went to Walmart. We spent about 2 hours between putting everything away, getting everything, and going there. So that's why it's so late, and I'm just saying good morning to you guys. But yeah, that's been our day today, going to Walmart and doing CF stuff. I can say that my tiredness is so much better today. I actually woke up with some energy today, so planning on doing my run. Now, Florida weather isn't agreeing with me very much on that front because it's like summer all over again. It feels like 90 something degrees outside with humidity, but hoping around sunset, 6:37, it'll be a little bit cooler. And yeah, I'm gonna do my run today, but I haven't run since Friday. I was planning on running yesterday, but my energy was just like, nope. I fell asleep for an hour and a half in the afternoon. It was just not gonna happen. But I feel a lot more alert and awake today, and yeah, overall it's been a pretty busy but pretty good day. I'm excited because I got pumpkin spice Keurig pods at Walmart, so definitely gonna have some pumpkin spice coffee today. And yeah, just gonna hang out. There's not a whole lot to say right now because it's been just a busy Walmart and grocery shopping and doing stuff kind of day, but woke up feeling a lot better than yesterday. So anyway, hope you guys are having a good day as well. I figured I'd better pick up the camera since it's almost 3 o'clock, and I will see you guys in a little while. Hey guys, so I am sitting in the chair with a cup of coffee, hoping it will make me feel more like a human being. I don't know how to explain it, but I was fine this morning, completely fine. And then this afternoon I just feel out of sorts. It's not like I feel bad. I don't feel bad, so I don't know how to put this. Because it's not like, yeah, it's not like I feel bad. I just feel off, I guess, is the way I would describe it. So there's like a very tiny part of me that's like, oh, well maybe I shouldn't run tonight, and the majority of me is like, oh, I probably should even though I don't want to, because this 5K is in like 6 weeks or something like that, and yeah, it's 3.1 miles. The most I can run right now is almost 3/4 of a mile. So yeah, I need to train, and it is I'll tell you guys, there's some days where I go out there and I'm like, oh, I cannot wait to run. I'm so pumped up for this. This is gonna be great. And even though it's hot or, you know, whatever, I'm like, oh, I'm so excited to run today. And then there's days like today where it's like, yep, doing it because in the end, one, it's good for my lungs. I mean, that's the whole reason I started this. And two, it'll help me prepare for this 5K that's rapidly approaching. Let's see how many days. I can easily always calculate this because it's on Thanksgiving morning, so I always just type into Google how many days until Thanksgiving, and it easily tells me how many days till my 5K. There is, oh yeah, 44 days until Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh. So 44 days until the 5K, like a month and a week, or a little bit over a week, like a month and 2 weeks. So yeah, rapidly approaching. So there's days like today where it's like, I really don't want to go for a run. I'd rather sit in a chair and watch TV and not move, but gonna do it anyway. So that's the plan anyway. About, I guess, an hour and a half, 2 hours. Not 2 hours, actually, it'll be dark in 2 hours. Go for the run and just see how it goes, and then go from there. But definitely, some days it's easy, some days it's agonizing. Well, there are days when I don't feel like running and I push myself and it ends up being amazing. There are days where I don't feel like running and I push myself and it ends up being a hard run, an average run, but I did it. And then there's today, which is first, and to be honest, I'm feeling incredibly frustrated right now. I knew that I didn't feel great physically, but it wasn't anything lung-wise, it wasn't anything like leg-wise, it was just like feeling a little lightheaded, and I was like, I can do this, I'll be fine. Because I've run like that before. And yeah, if there was one word to describe today's run, that would be terrible. I did the 5-minute warm-up, felt great. I was like, all right, I can do this. Did the first set of running, which was 3 minutes, and that went okay. But after that set, I just was already tired. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna be able to walk for about, so I walked, it was supposed to be walking for 2 minutes, but sorry, dog situation. So I was supposed to be walking for 2 minutes, but I had to pause it and walk for longer than that. And then the next set was 5 minutes, which I managed to make it through the entire 5 minutes, barely. And then it was supposed to be walking for 3 minutes. I had to pause it. I had to walk longer than 3 minutes. And then it was 5 minutes again, and I couldn't do the whole 5 minutes. I did 3 minutes, and then I had to stop it, pause it, and walk for quite a while, and then finish the 2 minutes. And then I was walking for 3 minutes, and at this point I was like, okay, I just have one set of running left. I'll be fine, you know, just finish this one set, and then I can walk it out. And about halfway through that 3 minutes of walking, I put my foot down, and my left ankle was like, nope, I'm done, and just started sending searing pain through, you know, where I had the rods or the screws. And that will happen every now and then, but I take a couple steps, it'll kind of work itself out. But no, I just decided to keep hurting. And so at that point, I just sat down and just rested for a minute and then got up, but it was still hurting. So I was like, well, I made the choice at that point. I was like, I could run, but it'd be a terrible idea to. So it was supposed to be a 4th set of 3 minutes running and then finishing out cooling down, and I walked through those 3 minutes and I finished it. I would say I covered 2 miles because it was 1.91, but I paused it quite a bit and it doesn't track my distance when I'm doing that. So I covered about 2 miles walking, running. I did do 13 minutes of running, but you know, the part of my brain's like, despite doing all that, it's like, you know, I felt kind of like a failure because I couldn't do those last 3 minutes, because that's the first time doing this program that I've never been able to finish the run, and I couldn't. I was hurting too much, I was too tired, and I just couldn't do it. And I mean, my ankle doesn't hurt now, it kind of worked itself out after about, I don't know, 10 minutes, but it was very, very frustrating because it's days like today that make me think, well, am I actually going to be able to run this 5K if I can only run for 13 minutes? Not even 13 minutes straight. And I've got, you know, very, very frustrating. Very, I think this is the first time I've finished a run feeling more mentally beat down than physically beat down. And that's all there is to it. But, you know, I may be down today, but I'm not out. You know, it was one bad run. I'm sure there'll be more before the 5K day. And like I said, I still did do 13 minutes of running. So I did do something. It's better than not doing anything. But, so I'm down, but I'm not out. And in a couple of days, maybe Saturday, judging by how terrible this run was, I think my body is just like, no, we need more time. So maybe Saturday I will try again. I'll lace up my shoes and we'll see what happens. But can't say that I'm happy about today's result, but you know, it could be worse. It could always be worse, you know, and I'm gonna keep trying. Gonna keep going. So anyway, that just happens. It's like, you know, I told you guys I didn't really feel like running, but I can't say I don't run because I don't feel like running, because sometimes my best run I've ever had came on a day I did not want to run at all. And my worst run also came on a day I did not want to run at all. So you can't tell until you get out there, and just today was not my day, but there's always another day to try again. So thank you guys so much for coming along on my day today. I am going to go take a shower because I feel really gross right now, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night.